So, we're ready for a small race. Not a lot of people, like 16. Okay, it is fucking pouring here at Barcelona, Catalonia. Alright, so the first car out is maybe a Mercedes. Let's get the track map. First car rolling is a Mercedes. It's gonna be Nikki, the only Mercedes of the 16. It is full wet conditions. Not sure how many of these drivers practiced for different conditions. But whatever conditions they practice in, it probably was not full wet conditions. They probably were not expecting this in qualifying, and because the race is going to be dry, most of these drivers are on dry setups on a wet track. So it's going to be interesting to see how the lower downforce works with these cars. As is per usual, with at least with me, we're going to go on board and have our first lap here be on board with no anything, just the pure opening lap here for Nicky 64. Let's see how he does. First lap of the qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix is underway. Nicky will bring it across the line. It's a valid lap at all. It's a 1:30.49 for the Mercedes, the only Mercedes in the field. So on an out lap here. Next to come across is an Alpha. It's going to be Arrow making his way into the pits. After that is Williams. It's Edgar. He's going to go to the top by a couple tenths. Ray also put a lap time down. Burns coming across. He goes fourth fastest. Juve goes to the top. It's going to be first and fourth at the moment for the Alpines. Into second. Last time I was here in D3, it was a little bit less successful for him. DJ is going to come across here and start his first flyer. We also have the Haas of Aidel Tonian, a fellow bass player, going at it. Here, he's going to come across the line and put himself fifth fastest. Houdini on an outlap here. We've got a retirement. It is DJ, and that's a big off for Hightower in turn 12. Tiger is out of it. Tiger is crashed out. And he just lost it in that corner that's tricky enough in the dry. Let's see if we can find what happened to DJ. Same thing, just lost it. And this is disaster for a lot of drivers. Houdini finding it very difficult to hold on. Edgar to the top. Ray has lost it. Nicky has lost it. They both go around in the same turn at the same section. They're both parked on the racetrack. That is incredible. And drivers are just dropping like flies. Got a Ferrari coming across here. At the line, it's only good enough for 9th. We've got Cast coming across here, 5 seconds up on his time, although how good is it truly? Is it going to get him up into the top 5 or the top 4, maybe even in the top 3? Coming across the line is good enough for 4th. As we've got Soy coming across, good enough only for 6th. The Alfa Romeo Racing Design coming through. Just going to start a lap here. We're also starting one. Edgar making his way in. Burns just starting a lap. Kittenpetter coming across to the line. 4th fastest for the Alpha Tauri. Juve in the Alpine, looking to go to the top of the board, does it without a problem. Adel trying to make up some time here. If there's anything he can do. Stays 10th. Houdini coming across, won't finish the lap. Cast coming across, he's a 10th up at the moment. Incredibly tricky conditions here. An incredibly tricky corner. Does that stay valid? It does. Coming across to the line. Does Cast improve any positions? No, but he gets a faster. He improves his time, but doesn't go faster. Soy Loco trying to put one in to the line. It's only good enough for 8th. It's not an improvement. Arrow coming across. Does he go improve? He goes 3rd. The Alpha Tauri, that is Burns, goes 6th fastest. Kittenpetter the next one. He is most likely on an in-lap here. And I would be right. Juve coming across, also on an in-lap. Crane special helmet. Of course, this is only there's you know there's a difference between blending sports and politics and defending and this. And this situation that is going on in Ukraine right now is something that cannot be ignored. And most Midwest drivers have shown their support by creating helmets with the colors of the Ukrainian flag and showing their support for a country that is being invaded by a foreign country that has no business being there. And as this terrible enemy is taking the lives of innocent soldiers and civilians alike, the Midwest F1 League stands against this terrible opposition. And we all are, every driver here, most drivers are making their statements by wearing a blue and yellow helmet like this one. Evil Prime is the next to come across. To the line, the Red Bull will improve up into fourth. Williams as well coming across here. Edgar just starting a lap. Adel as well. 2/10 up. That could improve him up into at least 10th. To the line goes 10th. It's the two Aston Martins. So Loco, they're both invalidated laps. Burns is the next to come across. He is down a couple of tenths on his lap. Car's a bit of a squirmel in the first sector there. Burns is on a flyer but not improving. However, Kitten is on an outlap. We'll see if Burns continues and finishes the lap. He does not. Kitten as well trying. Evil Prime seeing if he can make any improvements through there's the worst corner combination in the world, by the way. This is actually the worst track in the universe. It can burn and will burn as soon as I get a hold of the Navy. There will be no more Catalonia. They can just test and burn me. Coming to the line, Evil Prime looking to improve his time. Bars. The Williams of Edgar coming across here does not set the pole time. Juve on an outlap just trying to secure that top spot. Hightower has lost it in turn 7. That is not what you want. Or is that 8? I mean, I guess it's technically 8. And let's go see the, same thing that happened to Tiger in the McLaren. Edgar taking his laps here. Actually, no, wait, who's that? That's Cast back here. He's invalidated. Reese is going for the hot lap. Purple sector 2 for Kitten Petter. Coming to the line as he gets through the tricky turn 12. No apex to be found here. Oh, he ran wide. He got squirmy on the straight, and that has cost him the time. So he's going to give it another go. That was good enough for 6th. Edgar has invalidated. Prime as well, still on flyers here. However, will come in and make his stop and probably be done for the day, or 4 minutes is probably done. Juve is going to come through and make his way into the pits. No reason to continue, I assume. Houdini taking a bit of a taking the proper road course here. Is he missing some front wing? He's going to let the Williams through. Missing some front wing. I'm not sure what happened. but he's letting Cass through here. Hard to see anything. But yeah, you can just imagine what for these drivers. Does that stay valid? It does. Now coming to the line at the stripe. Where does Cass' car puts it? Keeps it. I thought that would be a lot better of a lap, but apparently not. Soy's on an out lap. Houdini is in. Kitten on a flyer hoot. This looks like a strong lap. Manages to keep it clean. In the last corner. Does so to the line. This is a fantastic lap, and it's third best for the AlphaTauri. Capital starting an out lap. Juve making his way back out. Here comes Arrow. He's fourth. He is going to be relaxing here, getting onto his out lap. Next car behind is the Haas, but back behind that, Cass is the next driver who isn't on an out lap, and he's way back here in turn 9. Can't quite tell if he's gunning it though, but looks like he is. Looks like he's giving it everything he's got. And yeah, he just set a purple sector too, so he's definitely giving it everything he can. 2 minutes 10 left in qualifying. Drivers probably can't get out now. I mean, I'm sure they can, but they'd have to be... They would be one and done on their laps. Here comes the Williams. Looking very strong. 8th at the line. Cass goes up to 6th. Let's see what happened to the AlphaTauri. So Loco, he just went the inside. 12th. Evil is going to go, oh, I thought up. That could put him up into 9th place. Up past Nicky, who really didn't have much of an opportunity to set a really strong lap. After crashing about 6, 7, 8 minutes in. I don't remember how early it was. To the line, the Haas is going to go 9th fastest. Houdini on an out lap here. This is Cass. This is Cass. He's still improving. Still managing to find some time here. At the line with 20 seconds to go, goes 4th fastest. Kitten is the next to come across. He is on an unbelievable lap right now. He was 4/10 up at the last split. He just has to keep it clean through the final chicane. Take a look at this lap from the AlphaTauri of Kitten Petter. This is going to be a stellar lap. It is second quick for the AlphaTauri. Burns goes 4th fastest. Coming to the line, Edgar goes to the top by 0.2 of a second. Prime looking to do anything with this. He's going to have a real strong lap here. He's going to go 5th fastest. Houdini looking to put something down. Capital only goes 12th. Arrow has to give the lap. Juve trying to find a couple of tenths. Can he get the pole back? He needs to find time. Last corner. At the stripe. It's going to be not good enough. Can Adel do anything? It looks like a strong lap from the Haas. It's going to be just 9th quick. 4/10 up right now. This isn't going to be an ultimate lap from the Ferrari, but it's going to be a strong lap and may be able to get him in front of his teammate Capital. Houdini's going to come through the final turn here. Give it everything he's got. To the line, it's only 12th good. Cast is in, and that is qualifying complete from Catalunya. So qualifying beat, plenty of Ukrainian flags, all showing their support to a great cause. So it is the international driver, followed by the Canadian, the American, Mitch. So it'll be, let me just run down to the bottom here and make sure we're all good. Two drivers didn't set times to the Red Bull and the McLaren. Since the race is going to be dry, they all get free choice of tires and start on whatever compound they want. So a couple of, definitely worth looking out for Nicky here. Hightower might be a good look. He might be able to make up a couple of places here and be a little bit strong. So a cloudy race here in Catalonia. The conditions are hopefully the conditions will improve a bit. So God, we're gonna be here for that. Interested to see how passing works, if these drivers are going to be able to make bold moves in any of these 33 laps. We saw in D1, at least in Portugal, it was very good racing. And what I want to do is what I've been kind of planning since we've been doing a lot of support for Ukraine here, is that during the formation lap we're going to have a completely silent formation lap in honor of those who have already fallen and those who will fall in this tragic conflict that really shouldn't be happening in the first place. So until we get drivers prayers out to those in Ukraine. Let's go this way. For those who have fallen, I'm sorry. But it is time to go racing in the Spanish Grand Prix. D2 is going lights out and racing. It's a jump start for Arrow. Lights out, we're going. Great start from the Williams. Both Williams get great starts. Kitten's up to P2. They're 3 wide in the back. Juve's still trying to make a move. He's going to try and lunge it up the inside. Can't make the move. Oh, and he's going to punt the Alpha Tower. There's big trouble in the back here. Lots of argy-bargy going around 3 wide up here. 3 wide through the third turn, and it's going to be Alpine giving way. It's going to be the Williams and the the Red Bull side by side through turn 4. Evil Prime still trying to figure out a way around the Williams of Cast. Now they're going to get all kinds of argy-bargy up here. Arrow with the drive-through still going to be giving everything he's got. That is the spirit. Plenty of argy-bargy back here. Tiger and Adeltonian going at it. Any deep dives into the into the turn 10 here. Nikki and Juve going at it. Juve is falling like no other. Started this race second and is now all the way back in 11th. Made his way around the Haas. Edgar's top of the board. Here comes Kitten. He's got full blast. Softs versus mediums. Kitten can't make the move through turn 2 and now turn 3. There are so few overtaking opportunities. There's really only so much you can do. Great little squabble here. 3 cars. Here you go. This is a real good one. Adel trying to go around the outside. The Aston Martin nearly hits the gravel in the back. Juve is in the pits. Looks like it might have actually been a pair of drive-thrus there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. We got a car off. That is Kitten Petter from second place. He's gone off in turn 8. And that was what we feared. I feared at least that we were going to have some cars going off at that corner, and that's allowed a Williams 1-2 for Edgar and Cast. With Evil Prime in third. So now Edgar on the medium tire. However, his teammate Jay Cast on the softs. He sets the fastest lap of the race. DRS has been enabled. Let's see if there's going to be any overtakes. The use of ERS. Here you go. Tiger on DJ. Job done. And Tiger has already made his way up from 15th into 9th after just 2 laps and doesn't look to be slowing down anytime soon. Nikki losing a little bit of pace here. Here comes the Aston Martin of Hightower, though, trying to make something work. Around the Haas. Back at the front, there is absolutely no pressure for Edgar here. See, won't be any DRS for Cass, but I'm sure a few drivers will have DRS here, especially in this little pack. Capital is on the button and with the wing wide open. Can he do anything? Is Tiger far close enough? No. Kitten fastest lap of the day. gap between the two Williams cars is closing. Mitch Burns may sooner rather than later have something to say for the Red Bull of Evil Prime. In the back, a little scuffle here. Tiger going for 8th. Is he going to go side by side through turn 12? That is never going to work. He's going to make it work. He's going to stay side by side into turn 13. That is incredible. What a move. Cuts Capital off, closing the door with aggression. That is the way to do it. Here comes Ray, the D3 points leader, slips to the inside, down into the first turn. And he has got the 6th place, but Houdini's not going to let him go that easily. And there's nothing he can do. Here comes Tiger. That was a little bit of a rough T3. Plenty of lockups already through turn 5 here. Tiger, sooner rather than later, will be finding an opportunity to get around this Ferrari, and it may come this time. Tiger opting against using the button, just holding on, just being patient. Patience is truly a virtue around a track like this where it's so hard to make overtakes. Battle for the final podium spot at the moment. Is there anything that Mitch Burns can do? He's going to close up severely, and this should be absolutely no problem for the AlphaTauri. Let's look back towards Tiger. He's gotten on the button too, and another easy overtake. DJ may be trying to make the opportunity work. He isn't going to be able to get around the Ferrari. It's a big lockup for Houdini. He's not going to be able to make the move back, but now DJ on the softer tire is definitely going to be looking for something on Houdini here. Is he going to make a lunge in turn 4? No, but he's got to the other Ferrari to worry about behind him as well. Capital seems to be closing up on the Red Bull, while the Red Bull seems to be catching up on Houdini. I'd expect a return fire here from Evil Prime, but he just can't do anything. And the gap from Tiger to Ray has closed, and it's another easy go. +9 for the McLaren. Let's look back here. DJ and Houdini going at it. Do they make contact? Capital tried to go around the teammate. That is close call. But they're all going to be able to make it through relatively simply. Kitten is into the pits for the medium compound tire. Burns has closed up onto the back of the Williams of JCast. Is that going to be able to be? Is that going to be anything? Is that going to be an opportunity for the AlphaTauri to make his way around? Here in Spain, it's without the S. It's only without the S. Yellow flag in Sector 2. That's Juve that has lost it. And is that going to be? It is a safety car. The safety car has been deployed here, and lots of late pit stop decisions. It'll be medium tires for Tiger and a wing change. tons of drivers into the pits. It's a double stack at Ferrari. Are they going to be able to do it? And they are. It is a perfectly executed double stack here in Maranello. And that is perfectly executed. And that is a very safe release. And it's actually going to cost the Haas. Kitten gains a solid single position out of that. And here on lap 8 of 33, you know, well, nothing's happening. I need to go use the bathroom, so I'm really sorry that this is going to just be nothing for a while, but I need to go use the bathroom, and I have to, I'm sorry. So I will be back. We're back. Welcome back to the Midwest F1 League. If you've missed anything and are just tuning in, we are onto the safety car after the Alpine of Forza Juve 7 has gone around in turn 8, which we just went past, and Aero Racing Design will take you past here. So it is, I don't know what just happened, but there's been a penalty. It's a 3 seconds for Hightower. That's track limits. And for that to be grabbed under the safety car, that's GSR Edgar leads. Nicky made the call to stay out just because he started this race on the hard tire. Edgar has also come onto the hard tire. Are we going in? Yes, we're going in. We're racing now. Green flag is back in the air, and let's go on board with Nicky. He's got the ERS advantage. They're both on the button, but Nicky's got the draft down to the inside. Nothing that Nicky can do right now. Here comes Mitch Burns, though, through turn 3. Can he do anything around the outside with the grippier tire? No, because here comes Prime. In the back, they're all trying to find out where they're going to end up. Prime to the outside of Burns, trying to swing it around the outside. Can he make it work with the strong run? Yes. Is he going to be able to make a charge on Nicky here? Can't do anything at the moment. He's got to be able to keep it clean. He's going to be to the inside here. Down the straightaway, this is going to be a great opportunity. Whoa, gets squirrely. Gets to the right side. He's not going to have the advantage. He's going to have to try and swing around the outside through turn 10. Can't make it work. Has the great crossover now through 11 and 12. Nothing he can do. Trying to make some more moves work here. Edgar has already pulled 2 seconds. Prime really showing what he's got here. Out of the final turn on the button is Evil Prime. Nicky swings to the inside. That is his one and only defensive move. It's going to have to be round the outside for the Red Bull. Is he going to make it work? He is. Oh, and he loses it. He's into the Alpha Tower, and he's going to cut across the track. Do they all avoid him? Yes, they do. And that is the third place runner going around. No luck. No luck. So now the Aston Martin of Soy Loco has found himself in quite the position here. Tiger's moved himself up into 5th and will be challenging further. Without a doubt. However, Soy, who started this race back in 8th, is definitely looking to give himself a run. Tiger is going to be giving it something here. Saving up the ERS for another time. He's going to try and get a better line here through turn 3. Capital and J-Caster in the pits. I'm not sure what the incident was there. Didn't catch it if it happened. Soy is trying to get something here out of Nicky. DRS is open, not on the button though, a little low on the button. Here comes Tiger up the inside in turn 10. Little lock up there from the Alpine. Are they going to go side by side through turn 12? They are. They both keep it clean. Burns waiting in the wings if both of these two have a collision. Tiger's going to try and swing around the outside into the chicane. Tiger's going to let him have it, but down the main straight, this is going to be nothing for Tiger. Already on the button, DRS open, and this is just nothing, and that's just, he's gone. Burns might even have something for Ray here. This is a disastrous front stretch here for the D3 points leader, making a slide up into D2 as GSR Edwin slides up to D1. Lots of sliding. Called the Cha-Cha slide. Soy Loco has moved up into 2nd place. Sorry, I wasn't able to catch that one. Tiger is definitely on the move, though. Plus 11. 5 seconds is the gap for I don't remember what I was just saying. Tiger is definitely going to have an opportunity here because Nicky will not have DRS down the main straight. Tiger's already right on his ass. And he is on the button as well. DRS open, ERS active, fastest lap of the race, and into the podium positions. Any other overtakes going on through the field? No, we're all good. The gap at the front, 5.5 seconds. A fantastic performance here from the Williams of GSR Edgar. This GSR squad has come into Midwest and just taken over. We've got GSR in D1, D2, D3. I think we got one in D4 as well. Just GSR all over the place, and it's great to see. And now it's going to be up to Tiger, one of the few drivers. One of the couple of drivers, seconds to set to the lead from these two back. Nobody else really making moves. this is going to be all Tigers. Once he gets through, on board with the McLaren. Does he get on the button? He absolutely does. And he is gone. Houdini with a 3 seconds, and now the gap to the lead is absolutely shrinking. Now that Tiger has made his way past the Aston Martin. Aero Racing Design has made his way very powerfully up into 6th place. It's gone +1 so far, and maybe going +2. This is the other driver in the lobby that has come from oval racing and shown his strength. And now coming up on one of the Midwest originals, Nikki, as we've got somebody around as well. Is it Evil Prime that's gone around? It is. Lost it in this 3rd sector. Here comes Aero, and it's a job done. And Mitch Burns is past Soy Loco. So a pair of overtakes there in high class positions. Tiger is trying to close the gap up here. But really, there's just nothing he can do to catch the Williams here on lap 18 of 33. God. Plenty of drivers with plenty of penalties. Gap from 1st to 2nd is kind of like fluctuating between 6.5 and 6.8, but there's really not too much that he can do. I respect the push, but there's only so much you can do, and especially because a lot of these drivers are going to have to make another stop. It'll probably be very close on the hard compound tire. I'm sure it's possible to make it all the way to the end on the hards, but like I think it's just going to be very interesting. I think a lot of these drivers on the medium tires, like Burns and Tiger, Aero's on the softs, he's definitely going to have to make another stop. You know, like Kitten might need to make another stop. Side by side here, Houdini and Hightower. Glad we caught this one, because it's getting pretty spiced. Look at this! through turn 4, down into turn 5. The Aston and the Ferrari, are they going to make contact? They're going to keep it clean. And through turn 5, they're still side by side. None of these drivers willing to give an inch. And Hightower has to give way. Little bit of a squirrel there from Houdini. This is going to be an opportunity. Hightower's going to get onto the DRS here and might even get onto the overtake button. He does. But it's going to be around the outside if he's going to make any sort of move. He's going to be able to get there, a little bit of touch there. And the Haas of Edeltonian is waiting in the wings if one of them makes a mistake. Or if one of them goes around, goes off, whatever. It's going to be a DRS train right past Houdini here. Kitten looking to make a move on Nicky. To the inside. Can he make the move work? He can. Look at this. Are we going to get 3 wide? No. Hightower trying to make the move past. He does get by. And now the Haas is going to work over. Try and work over this Ferrari here. He's going to try and stick to the inside. Doing everything he can here to hold on. Both Hightower and Houdini almost running way off the track. Adel's just trying to find any sort of pace he can. Nicky trying to close back up here on Kittenpetter, but he just can't find any time. Soy is falling pretty hard and pretty fast. Let's look back here for 10th position. The Haas trying to go around the outside, can't make the move work there. Focus on some moves down here at the front straightaway. Watch for the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo. Arrow on the button. And as they don't show us anything, he is through. Nicky is into the pits. Here you go, Hightower and Houdini. Adel is in the pits. This is going to get good. Hightower slips to the inside. Houdini back through, but Hightower is not going to let him go. This is absolutely stellar racing here in Spain for what is just 10th position, 9th position. This is for 9. This is for 8th technically now, but I think it's like net P9 or net P8. Soy is definitely going to be looking to make something back up here on Arrow, unless Arrow wants to come into the pits. Arrow might be having to make the stop, and he does have to come in. Those tires do not look very good. So in comes the Alfa Romeo onto the pit limiter. Kittenpetter also in. No speeding penalty there, but it was close. It's going to be 2 spots here for Ray. Back for 8th, which is now 6th. Hightower giving it just a little bit too much there through turn 3, and he's not going to be able to make the move. Burns trying to catch up to the McLaren of Tiger. Something interesting is happening on all sides of this track right now. It's hard to keep focus. I see at least 3 or 4 battles at the moment. Tiger might have gotten a little bit of squirrely through turn 12. Now through 13. And then the 14-15 chicane before turn 16. Down the main straight, there's nothing Burns can do this time around. Let's look back for the never-ending battle. And, oh, we've got a VSC, and that is Houdini coming in. What just happened? What's happened? So we've gotten ourselves a VSC with 11 to go. I'm not sure why we have a VSC, but we do. So now the field has been neutralized. A couple of drivers are making pit stops here. Houdini is in, Evil Prime is in. It's sauce for Evil, sauce for Houdini, mediums for Nikki. So while we're under the VSC here, let's take a look at what tire everybody's on. 3 drivers on the medium tire. One of the on the soft tire, I mean. Arrow is one of them. Houdini and Evil Prime are the other 2. DJ CJ is out of the session. Green flag is back in the air with a gap from first to second of 7.3 seconds now. Here comes Burns. Burns is going to be able to look for something down the inside here of the McLaren. Is it settled yet? It is for the moment. There's a great scrap going on right here for 10th place. Houdini, Evil, and Adel almost loses the car. This is a fantastic little scrap here in the midfield. It's not all about first place here in Midwest. Sometimes it's for 10th. Here you go to the inside. Ooh. Good move from Evil. Now Adel just watching behind, just waiting to see what happens between these two. Side by side here, Hightower and Arrow. Arrow goes through with quite the authority. Is now back for second. This is going to get good between Burns and Tiger. With 9 to go. Tiger is going to get on the button, open up the DRS. It's going to be all him. Burns cutting up a little bit, has to leave the space and go through. Does Tiger? Arrow sets the fastest lap of the race. Something is amiss on one of these cars, unless it's the lap car of DJ. Kittenpetter sets fastest third sector of the day. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. Prime goes fastest lap of the day. Gaps are all sorts of fucked up here. Burns closing up a lot on the back of the McLaren. Almost ran into the back of Tiger there. Getting really close. Back there for that. And Burns loses some time, doesn't even have DRS. That's going to allow the McLaren to pull away quite a bit. Car off in sector 3. It's DJ, has gone off in turn 12, made the same mistake. Made one of the few mistakes I was hoping the drivers would, not was hoping the drivers would be trying to avoid, but just fearing the driver. Oh, and he's lost it big time, and that's a retirement. But is it going to be a safety car? It is going to be a safety car. You see it right above him on that, on the virtual marshals board. The safety car deployed. The race has been completely neutralized. And I will expect the pit lane to be loaded here. Evil Prime is in. Houdini is in. Adel's in. Cast is in. Capital is in. Everybody is going to be getting onto soft tires right here. It's sauce for Adel, sauce for Houdini. Is it going to be... It's going to be softs for Cast as well. And softs for Capital. Let's see. Edgar will be diving in for the first time since the first safety car to make a stop. And I can almost guarantee will be mediums. Here comes Tiger. Will Burns be slipping in as well? Yes. Soy is also coming in. Arrow, I don't think has a reason to pit. This may be perfect for Arrow. He may be able to gain some time here. Not, I wouldn't say a lot, but maybe a spot? He's actually going to make the stop here. Edgar is long gone. Everybody coming on in the soft tire here. Does anybody stay out is the question. The answer is no. Everybody is in and everybody is going for the soft compound tire. Whether it's a fresh set or a slightly used qualifying set, whatever it is, everybody is in and everybody has gone red. So now, we wait for the whole field to kind of do their little jingle jangle. So we got the first 4 cars in the pack right now. The sun starting to beam on what hopefully will be a shining finish to the Spanish Grand Prix here in the Midwest F1 League Division 2. Now, while we've got the opportunity to, I would like to do my part in give a thank you and a recommendation to our sponsors here at the Midwest F1 League. And the first sponsor is going to go on board with Aston Martin here because our sponsor is Epos Audio. Now, Epos is the gaming brand of Sennheiser audio, and if you know anything audio, you know that Sennheiser's the good shit, and you know that Sennheiser's